Today we're at Automat in Petersfield and we're going to be cleaning the fabric roof of this BMW Z3. It's got quite a lot of greenery in it, quite a lot of lichen. It should be black, it's kind of like a black motley greeny colour. So we're going to walk you through the processes of how to do that. The tools that we use: scrub and brush, and then some other scrubbing brushes. There's this little one, kind of like a toothbrush. It's used for getting in sort of like tight gaps, maybe closer to the panels, the actual body panels. And you've got this one, which is just for once again a more precise sort of cleaning action, maybe around the rear window, where it's quite soft plastic that the window's made out of, so you don't want anything hard contacting it. This one's for the main roof. If we can get away with a softer brush, we will, but if need be, then we'll go to a harder brush. Just a case of using the softest method first. We've also got an APC, which we're going to soak the roof with. That's the roof soaked up. So what we generally do is we start in one corner, so either the driver's section or the passenger section. We clean just over halfway of the roof, so then when you get around to the other side, you don't have to stretch as far. So you do a little bit of stretching to begin with, and then you don't have to clean quite as far once you're on the opposite side. You obviously overlap your cleaning areas to make sure that you get them fully and correctly. So I think for today we're going to start on the passenger side. That's this section done, just over the passenger side. It's had its first clean, we may have to go over and give it another little spot clean. And here is the pre-soaked area with all the greenery still in it. Give it a little bit of adaptation. You can see it instantly turn green, which is all the stuff that we're trying to get out. manually opening and closing the roof. So we just popped a bottle and a cloth in the top of the roof while it's half open. And the reason for that is, if I just show you this, this gap here opens up if you lift up the front, where you can't usually get to it when the roof's fully up. So in there's now actually a line where we've cleaned this bit when it's up, but we've not cleaned in here. So next up, you've just got to clean in here, and then we can put the roof up and wait for it to dry. That's the roof all cleaned. There's still some soap in there, but we're not too worried about that at the moment, because for now we've got to wash the car. All of the dirt that's come out of the roof is now just all over the car, which is why we always recommend, if you're having your roof done, to have it done with a valet. We don't generally supply just a roof clean for this exact reason, is that we would end up leaving your car with a really clean roof and a really dirty car, and we don't really like leaving dirty cars when we leave clients' houses or when we hand them back to the customer. So we're going to soak it in a bit of slow foam, and I'm going to get a drink because the sun's getting quite hot now. When we're cleaning fabric tops, when it's wet, it generally always looks clean. So what we like to do is we like to wait till it's completely dry and then inspect it and see if there's any small areas that need spot cleaning. So this roof isn't 100% dry yet, but it is out in the sun. So while it's drying, we've just looked over it, and there are a couple of little spots that we're just going to go over and spot clean. And that is literally only due to the fact that when it's wet, it's pretty much invisible to see, and it's things like this little tiny spot here. Just focus that. As you can see, very, very small little tiny things. It's just bits that are really a lot more stubborn than the rest of the marks on there. There's another little one here. So overall, there's probably 4 or 5 of these little spots, but overall, compared to what the roof was, that is a massive improvement. And well, those just get spot cleaned before it's sealed up, and then the roof will be as good as it can be. This car's sat next to somebody who's been spray painting. They've been spray painting white. I don't know if it shows up on this video, but up here it's got overspray here. It was all over the windscreen, but the clients tried to remove it, and there's still a hell of a lot of overspray left. So it's over pretty much the whole car. But being a silver car, it's very hard to show up tiny little microscopic little white dots. And this is really the only place that it will show up is on the window. So we've got to go over and get as much of that off as we possibly can. Just to show you the extent of the overspray that's on the car. This is the clay bar, nice and clean. On this one side. half a headlight, and the white stuff on there is all the overspray coming off. So that's the car clay barred. Roof's clean, dried, spot cleaned. Now we're just going to go over and seal it with Fab Seal Gold. It's literally just applied by brush. Put it on, leave it to dry, leave it for 2 hours, and then put another coat on. And then that's pretty much that. That car will come to a close. We'll wipe the windows down, dress the tyres, and that's it done. The idea of this is that it will help the rainwater run off